4R1T0GV storms ahead, leads the pack, pure adrenaline, Ireland's pride. Kagerman charges hard, battling fiercely in P2, closing in on the leader. "4R1T0GV charges ahead, building a commanding lead, rivals scrambling behind. TSR Potato charges ahead, battling fiercely for P3, relentless on the track. "4R1TZ0GV rockets ahead, dominating P1, leaving rivals in the dust. TSR Potato charges ahead, battling fiercely for P2, closing the gap fast. "25 minutes left, the tension rises, drivers push harder, adrenaline surges. "4R1TZ0GV charges ahead, battling fiercely for P3, excitement builds. TSR Potato rockets into P3, closing in on the leaders fast. "4R1TZ0GV charges ahead, dominating the race, leaving competitors in the dust. TSR Potato charges hard, closing in on the leader. Fierce battle ahead. "4R1TZ0GV surges ahead, charging into the lead, commanding the race. Potato charges hard, closing in on P1. The battle intensifies. "4R1T0GV leads, blazing through with a blistering best lap of 135.182. Hagerman rockets to P2, closing in on the leader. "4R1TZOGV charges ahead, dominating the track, leaving rivals in the dust. TSR Potato charges forward, closing in on the leader, fierce determination driving him. "4R1TZOGV leads the pack, setting a blistering 134 0.645 lap time. TSR Potato leads at P1, setting a blistering best lap of 1:30.691. Zohair charges from Italy, fiercely battling in P4, closing in on the leaders. Biszkoptowiec charges through the pack, now battling fiercely for P5. Four R1 TZ0GV charges hard, closing in on the leader. The crowd roars. Kagermann charges ahead, battling fiercely in P3, vying for the podium. 20 minutes to go. The tension mounts. Drivers push harder. Positions shift. Zohair charges ahead. P5, closing in on the top four. Biszkoptowiec surges to third, closing in on the leaders fast. Kagermann charges into fourth, closing in fast on the podium. Biszkoptowiec charges into fifth, battling fiercely for every inch. Zohair charges hard, battling for P4, closing in on the podium. Kagermann surges to P3, sets a blistering best lap of 1:31.702. Four R1 TZ0GV charges in P2, setting a blistering best lap of 1:31.164. Zohair charges in fourth, best lap 1:31.812, pushing for more. Kagermann charges into P3, closing in fast on the leaders. Zohair charges hard, battling fiercely for third place, eyes locked on the podium. Four R1 T0GV surges into P2, closing in on the leader, relentless speed. Hagerman charges to P3, clocks a blistering 131.549. Pure speed unleashed. Four R1TZ0GV charges forward, closing the gap on the leader, fierce determination driving him. Caterman charges forward, battling fiercely in third place, closing in on the leaders. TSR Potato leads, setting a blistering 130.365 best lap. Hagerman storms into second. Best lap 130.761, pushing for the lead. "15 minutes left. Drivers push harder. Tensions rise. Battles ignite on track." Flare rockets to P6, charging through the pack. Relentless speed. Zohair charges forward, battling fiercely for third. The crowd erupts. TSR Potato leads the pack, charging ahead at P1. Pure adrenaline. Zohair fights hard, charging into P4, closing in on the podium. For R1T0GV from Ireland, surges into third, chasing the leaders fiercely. Letziz charges forward from Latvia, battling fiercely in P7. Hagerman charges into second, closing in on the leader. Relentless pursuit. Four R1TZOGV charges into P3, closing in on the leaders. This is intense. Zohair charges ahead, battling fiercely for P4, engines roaring, tires screeching. Hagerman charges hard, battling fiercely for second place, closing in fast. Zohair charges fourth, closing in on the podium, fierce determination fueling his drive. 4R1TZOGV charges ahead, battling fiercely for second place. The pressure mounts. Like his charges forward, battling fiercely for sixth position, eyes locked on the prize. "4R1T0GV charges into P3, closing the gap, pushing hard, relentless attack. Lasses charges forward, pushing hard from sixth, eyes on the podium. "4R1TZGV charges hard, battling for P3, closing in on the leader. "10 minutes to go. Drivers push harder. Tensions rise. Positions change rapidly. Flair charges hard, battling for sixth, closing in fast. Kagerman blasts into P2, sets fastest lap at 1:30.562. Lasses charges into P7, gaining ground rapidly, pushing hard for more. Zohair battles fiercely in fourth, closing in on the podium. Kagerman charges into second, closing in on the leader. This is intense. "4R1TZ0GV charges forward, battling fiercely in third place, gaining on the leaders. Kagerman rockets to P2, closing the gap fast, relentless charge. Flair dives into seventh, charging ahead, battling fiercely for position. "4R1TZOGV charges ahead, battling for second, relentless on the track. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely in eighth place, pushing for more. Zohair charges forward, battling for third, closing in fast. Kagerman charges hard, battling fiercely for P2. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely in 6th place. Zohair charges forward, battling hard for that coveted podium spot in 4th. Saint Dido battles fiercely, holding 9th place, eyes on the prize. Hagerman charges hard, battling for P2, wheels spinning, adrenaline pumping. Benja Banana attacks, slicing through the pack in P6, gaining ground fast. Five minutes to go, tension rises, drivers push harder, battles heat up. Kagerman charges hard, battling for P2, eyes locked on the leader. Benja Banana charges into 4th, clocking a blistering 131.001 best lap. R1TZ0GV charges in P3, setting a blistering best lap of 130.657. Hagerman surges into 2nd, chasing down the leader with fierce determination. TSR Potato leads, setting a blistering best lap of 129.313. Kagerman charges hard, closing in fast on 1st place. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely for that coveted podium spot, 4th place. Max Yang battles hard in 10th, eyes focused, pushing for every inch. Kagerman charges forward, battling fiercely for 2nd place. Zohair storms into 5th, battling fiercely for every inch. TSR Potato leads the pack, charging ahead, leaving rivals in the dust. Zohair charges ahead, fighting for P5, pushing hard through every corner. Max Yang charges hard, battling for position in P7, pushing limits.
Hagerman fights hard.
Now up to third place, charging ahead. PSR, Potato, charges ahead, dominating P1, leaving rivals in the dust. Flare battles fiercely, fighting for ninth, closing the gap, pushing hard. Zohair rockets to P2, nails a blistering 129.847 lap. Benja Banana charges into P3, sets a blistering 129.929 lap time. Max Yang charges forward, battling fiercely in 7th place. Flare battles hard, pushing for P10, gaining ground, not backing down. Benja Banana rockets to P3, closing in on the leaders, fierce and determined. Max Yang charges into P4, nails a blistering 130.108 lap. Saint Dito charges forward, battling for P9, pushing hard, gaining ground. Flare charges forward, slicing through the pack, now battling for P9. Saint Dito battles fiercely, holding strong in 8th place, pushing hard for more. Flare charges forward, battling for 8th, closing in fast. Drivers line up, engines roar, tension builds. It's go time at Portland. Lasses charges forward, battling fiercely in sixth place, eyes on the prize. Banana charges forward, closing in on first place, fierce and relentless. Flair storms into first, blazing ahead of the pack. Lacus charges forward, battling fiercely in fourth place. Four R1T0GV battles hard, pushing through traffic, holding steady in P8. Banana charges hard, slicing through the pack, now P8. Lasses charges to fifth, gaining 1.79 seconds, pushing hard. Saint Dito charges forward, battling fiercely in P5, eyes on the prize. Kagerman charges to P3, gaining 0.10 seconds. Fierce battle ahead. Banana pushes hard, closing in on first, just 0.34 seconds behind. Banana takes the lead with a blistering 129.091. Lasses charges forward, battling hard in P7, eyes on the prize. "25 minutes left, the tension builds. Drivers push harder, stakes skyrocket. TSR Potato charges hard, battling fiercely for second place. Lasses charges to sixth, gaining 0.10 seconds, pushing hard. Flair battles hard, fighting for every inch in 8th place. Zohair storms into P4, charging ahead with fierce determination. Zohair rockets to 4th, clocking a blistering 129.884, just 0.793 off pole. Potato charges to second, gaining 0.14 seconds, thrilling the crowd. Saint Dito charges to P7, gaining 2 seconds, relentless pursuit. Benja Banana leads, pulling ahead by 0.11 seconds. Fierce competition behind. Potato pushes hard, slicing through the pack. Now second, up 0.10 seconds. Lacas charges to sixth, gains 0.13 seconds, pushing hard for more. Potato charges to second, closing in fast, just 0.76 seconds behind. TSR Potato snacks provisional pole with a blistering 128.721. Saint Dito charges to seventh, gaining 1.77 seconds. Relentless pursuit. "20 minutes left. The tension builds. Drivers push harder. Eyes on the prize. Zohair battles fiercely in P4, closing in on the podium. Zohair climbs to third, clocking a blistering 129.151, just 0.430 from pole. Kagerman charges forward, now battling fiercely in fourth place. Kagerman storms to second, just 0.136 off pole, with a blistering 128.857. TSR Potato snatches provisional pole with a blistering 128.616. Kagerman storms to P2 with a blistering 128.690, just 0.074 off pole. R1TZ0GV charges ahead, closing the gap, now in fifth, just 0.15 seconds back. R1TZOGV charges to fifth with a blistering 130.027, just 1.411 off pole. R1TZOGV charges to fourth, clocking a blistering 129.099, just 0.483 off pole. "15 minutes left, drivers pushing hard, battling for every precious second. Kagerman battles hard in second, nails a best lap of 128.690, just 0.074 off pole. Benjabanana charges forward, battling fiercely for second place. TSR Potato charges ahead, dominating P1 with sheer speed. Flair charges in, P6, best lap 129.240, just 0.624 seconds off pole. Benjabanana charges third, closing in fast, just 0.19 behind. Saint Dido charges forward, now battling for 7th place. TSR Potato leads the pack, charging ahead, building a fierce gap. TSR Potato storms to provisional pole with a blistering 128.547. Saint Dido charges forward, battling fiercely in P8. Saint Dido charges to P8 with a blistering 134.223, closing in fast. Race Boom charges to P9, gaining 2.53 seconds. What a surge! Hagerman charges hard, battling for P2. The pressure is on. Benjabanana charges forward, battling fiercely for second. The crowd roars. Race Boom charges forward, battling fiercely for 8th place. Ten minutes left, tension rising, drivers pushing limits, positions shifting. It's intense. Race Boom rockets to P10, clocking a blistering 138.029, chasing the leaders hard. Benja Banana charges forward, closing in, now just 0.19 seconds behind. Benja Banana rockets to P3 with a blistering 128.725, just 0.178 off pole. Race Boom charges to P10, gaining 1.29 seconds, pushing hard. Rack Boom surges to 10th, clocking a 136.900, chasing the leader. Race Boom charges to 11th, clocking 134.045, closing in on pole. Worker of Secrets charges to 7th, gaining 0.61 seconds, relentless pursuit. Five minutes left, tension rising, drivers pushing limits, positions shifting fast. TSR Potato leads P1, pulling ahead by 0.17 seconds, accelerating fast. Worker of Secrets charges forward, battling for position, eyes locked on P6. Worker of Secrets charges to P7, clocking 129.329, just 0.782 off pole. TSR Potato leads at P1, claiming provisional pole with a blistering 128.390. Benja Banana charges forward, eyes on second, battling fiercely, no signs of slowing. Worker of Secrets gains ground, now 7th, closing in fast. TSR Potato leads by 3.77 seconds, charging ahead, dominating the track. Worker of Secrets charges to 7th, 0.57 faster. Best lap, 129.329, closing in on pole. Worker of Secrets seizes provisional pole, blazing a 127.835. Lasses charges to P8, gains 0.21 seconds, pushing hard. St. Dido battles hard, climbing to 10th, gaining 0.75 seconds. Race Boom charges to P11, 0.44 faster, best lap at 134.045, chasing down the leader. Flare charges to P7, gaining 0.22 seconds. Relentless pursuit. Race Boom charges forward, battling hard for P11, pushing limits. Qualifying in overtime. Drivers push limits, chasing every millisecond. Tension skyrockets. Laquise rockets to P8, fighting hard through the pack. St. Dido charges forward, battling for 9th, pushing hard, gaining ground. Hex from Latvia charges up to 9th, gaining 0.11 seconds. Hex fights for P9, clocking a 130.631, chasing the leader hard. Saint Dito charges to P10, gaining 0.12 seconds, fierce pace. Flare charges forward, slicing through the pack. Now, P7. Saint Dito charges forward, battling hard for P10. Hex fights for ninth, clocking a 130.631, 2.796 seconds off pole. Lap after lap, driver 1 charges ahead, driver 2 closes in, tension rising. Worker of Secrets charges ahead, commanding the lead with fierce determination. TSR Potato charges into second, closing in on the leader, fierce determination. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely for third place. Hagerman charges forward, battling fiercely in P4, closing in on the podium. TSR Potato leads the pack, charging ahead with 20 minutes to go. Hagerman battles hard, holding third place, pressure mounting behind him. TSR Potato charges hard, closing in on the leader, fierce battle ahead. Benja Banana charges forward, slicing through the pack, now fourth. Flare charges hard from P6, battling for every inch. TSR Potato charges hard, closing in on P1. The battle intensifies. Flare charges hard, slicing through the pack. Now, P6. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely for third place, pushing hard. Zohair storms from Italy, charging hard in P5, closing in fast. Benja Banana holds P4, fending off Zohair's relentless charge, just half a second apart. Zohair lunges at Benja Banana, just 0.4 seconds back in P5. Benja Banana holds P4, 0.2 seconds clear of Zohair, pushing hard. Zohair 5th, pushing hard. Best lap, 138.830, chasing the leaders down. Benja Banana holds P4, pulling 0.6 clear of Zohair. Lasses charges P7, closing in on Flare, just 0.3 seconds behind. Benja Banana charges P4, closing in on TSR Kagerman, just half a second behind. Lakiz holds 7th, just 0.1 seconds ahead of Hex. Lasses slips to P8 as Hex charges ahead to claim P7. Lasses storms past Flare, seizing 6th place. Flare charges past, now P6, gaining momentum, closing in. Hex charges into 7th, battling fiercely for every inch on the track. Hex charges to P8, gaining ground with fierce determination. Benja Banana charges ahead, battling fiercely for 8th place. Hex rockets to P8, 0.4 seconds clear of Benja Banana on lap 3. Flare charges hard at 6th, 0.8 seconds back from Zohair. Flare charges ahead, slicing into P5, fierce and relentless. Hex charges hard in 8th, closing in on Benja Banana, just 0.8 seconds back. "15 minutes left, drivers pushing hard, positions shifting, tension rising. Flare closes in on Zohair, just 0.4 seconds back in 5th. Lakiz holds 7th, pulling 1.1 seconds clear of Hex. Flare charges P5, closing in on Zohair. Last lap speed boosts confidence. Lakiz holds 7th, 1.6 seconds clear of Hex. Zohair charging at P5, just 0.3 behind Flare, closing fast. Hex in 8th, clocking a 1:31.039, chasing the fastest lap time. Zohair rockets to P5, sets a blistering 1:30.055, chasing the leader hard. Hex charges in P8, closing in on Lasses, just 0.7 seconds back. Zohair charges 5th, closing in on Flare, just 1.2 seconds back. Hex charges forward, battling fiercely in 8th place, eyes on the prize. Hagerman charging hard, closing in on Potato, just 1.3 seconds behind. Hex charges hard, in 8th, closing in on Lasses by 0.3 seconds. Hagerman chases hard, just 1.6 seconds behind Potato in 3rd. Zohair rockets to P5, charging through the pack, eyes on the prize. Hagerman charges hard, battling for 3rd place, relentless pursuit, fierce competition. Hex charges from 8th, closing in on Lasses, just 0.6 seconds back. Zohair charges P5, closing in on Flare, just 1.4 seconds back. Hex charges hard, closing in on Lasses, just 0.8 seconds back in P8. Zohair holds 5th, 1.8 seconds clear of Benja Banana. Ten minutes left. Drivers pushing hard, tension rising. Every second counts. It's go time. Lasses surges, closing in on Hex, just 0.3 seconds back, thrilling battle. Hagerman holds 3rd, 2.7 seconds clear of Flare. Worker of Secrets leads the pack, charging ahead from Spain, unstoppable. Hex charges hard, closing in on Lassies. Just half a second separates them. Rake Boom charges hard in 10th, eyes set on the top 9. Hex charges forward, closing in on the keys, just 0.5 seconds behind now. Flare closes in on TSR Kagerman, now just 1.2 seconds back. Last lap was blistering. Hex charges in 8th, closing in on Lasses, just 1.1 seconds back. Flare charges hard, closing in on TSR Kagerman in 4th, just 0.8 seconds back. Flare blasts past Kagerman into 3rd place. Hex charges hard, closing in on Losses. Just half a second separates them. Benja Banana charges in P6, closing in on TSR Kagerman just 1.1 seconds back. Hex charges hard, closing in on Lasses, just 0.9 seconds back. Benja Banana charging hard in 6th, closing in on Kagerman, 1.4 seconds back. Hex charges hard, 0.8 seconds behind Lasses in 8th place. Benja Banana charges forward, closing in on TSR Kagerman in 6th place. R1TZ0GV surges in P8, clocking a 129.663, just 2.061 seconds off the lead. R1TZ0GV storms past Lakas, seizing 7th place. Benja Banana charges forward, P6, eyes locked on the leaders. Fierce determination. "5 minutes to go. Tension builds. Drivers push limits. It's all on the line." Kagerman charges ahead to P5, battling hard for every inch. Zohair holds P5, pulling 0.2 seconds clear of Benja Banana. Benja Banana charges hard, closing in on Zohair, just 1.2 seconds behind. Zohair charges in 5th, closing the gap on TSR Kagerman, just 0.4 seconds behind. Hex charges hard, closing in on Lucky's, just 0.7 seconds back. Thrilling battle. Zohair closes in on Kagerman, just 0.1 seconds, separates them in P5. Lasses charges hard, closing in on 4R1T0GV in P8, just 1.3 seconds back. Zohair charges forward, closing in on TSR Kagerman in 5th place. Benja Banana pushes hard in P6, chasing Zohair, just 1.1 seconds back. Zohair battles hard in P5, closing in on TSR Kagerman. Last lap speed advantage. Benja Banana charges P6, closing in on Zohair, just 0.6 seconds back. Flair charges ahead, battling fiercely in P3, eyes on the podium. Kagerman closes in on Benja Banana, just 0.4 seconds behind, in 6th. Zohair lunges, closing in on Benja Banana, just 0.1 seconds behind. Kagerman charges forward, closing in on Zohair in 6th place, just 0.6 seconds back. Zohair charges, closing in on Benja Banana, just 0.4 seconds back. What a battle! Lasses charging hard in P9, closing in on Hex, just 0.7 seconds back. R1T0GV holds 6th, 3.4 seconds clear of TSR Kagerman. Lassie's charges, closing in on Hex, just 2.0 seconds back in P9. Zohair charges forward, closing the gap on Benja Banana in 5th place. Kagerman charges in 7th, 2.6 seconds off 4R1T0GV on lap 14. Worker of Secrets crosses the line. Victory secured. What a stunning performance. TSR Potato charges, clinches P2, closing in on the leader. Flair crosses the line third. Benja Banana takes fourth. Rackboom rounds out in 10th. Zohair charges to P5. 4R1T0GV trails in 6th. TSR Kagerman fights for P7. Hex charges to 8th. Losses battles hard in 9th. Lascelles leads the pack, charging ahead in Portland, wind howling, tension rising. Hex storms into second, closing in fast on the leader. Kagerman surges to third, chasing down the leaders. Relentless pursuit. Four R1TZ0GV sprints into fourth, closing in on the podium. Zohair charges forward, battling for P5. Fierce determination fueling his drive. Lassiz leads the pack, charging ahead with 20 minutes to go. Kagerman charges hard, battling fiercely in second place. Hex charges into second, closing in on the leader. The pressure mounts. R1TZOGV charges ahead, battling fiercely in P3, eyes on the prize. Hex charges into second, closing the gap on the leader. R1T0GV surges forward, eyes locked on second place, relentless speed unleashed. Hex charges into second, closing the gap on the leader. Fierce determination. R1T0GV charges ahead, battling fiercely for third place, closing the gap fast. Kagerman surges to seventh, gaining ground, racing fiercely, pushing hard. Lassiz charging hard in P2, just 0.3 seconds behind Hex. R1T0GV charges forward, closing in on Lakiz, just 0.3 seconds back. Lakiz storms into P2, 0.2 seconds clear of R1TZOGV. Kagerman holds 7th, 0.6 seconds clear of Worker of Secrets. Kagerman slips to 8th. Worker of Secrets charges ahead to seize 7th. Worker of Secrets pushes ahead, holding 7th, just 0.1 over TSR Kagerman. Worker of Secrets drops to 8th. TSR Kagerman surges ahead. What a battle. R1T0GV closes in on Flare, just 0.1 seconds behind in 5th. Banana charges forward, just 0.3 seconds behind R1TZOGV in 6th. R1TZOGV charges in 5th, clocking a 1:37.051, chasing the leaders hard. Banana charges in 6th. Best lap, 1:29.277, just 0.816 from fastest. R1TZ0GV holds 5th. Banana closing in fast, only 0.4 seconds back. Banana closes in on R1TZ0GV, just half a second back in P6. R1TZOGV holds P5, pulling 0.6 seconds clear of Banana. Banana charges forward, battling for 5th, gaining ground on the pack. Four R1T0GV holds fifth, clocks a 1:29.546, just 1.250 seconds from the lead. "15 minutes left. Drivers pushing hard, positions shifting, tension rising." Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely in P6, eyes on the prize. Hagerman holds P7, just 0.1 seconds ahead of Worker of Secrets. Hagerman slips to 7th. Worker of Secrets seizes the position. Benja Banana charges forward, battling fiercely for P6, eyes on the prize. Flair charges ahead in P6, 0.4 seconds clear of TSR Kagerman. Four R1TZ0GV holds fifth, 0.4 seconds clear of Flair, battling fiercely. Potato charges hard, closing in on Flair, just 0.3 seconds back in 7th. Four R1TZ0GV closes in on Benja Banana, just 0.6 seconds separating them. Thrilling battle. Flair charges in 6th, 1:29.209, just 0.994 from fastest lap. Four R1TZ0GV closes in on Benja Banana, just half a second back. Tension rises. Flair charges P6, closing in on 4 R1TZ0GV, just half a second behind. Four R1TZ0GV holds fifth, 0.3 seconds clear of Flair. Flair charges in 6th, clocking a 1:28.970, just 1.275 off the fastest lap. Potato fights hard in P6, Flair's right on his tail. Potato drops to P7 as Flair charges past. Fierce battle unfolding. Flair charges P6, dueling TSR Potato for every inch. Hagerman charges, closing in on Potato, just 0.7 seconds behind in 8th. Lackes attacks, closing in on Hex, just 0.8 seconds separating them. Lasses rockets to first, taking the lead with blistering speed. Benja Banana charges in P3, closing in on Zohair, just 0.6 seconds back. TSR Potato charges P5, closing in fast on 4 R1TZ0GV, just 0.2 seconds back. Benja Banana closes in on Zohair, just 0.5 seconds separating them. 4R1TZOGV charges ahead, holding off flare by just 0.1 seconds. "10 minutes left. The tension rises. Drivers push harder. Every second counts. It's go time." Benjabanana charges from third, closing in on Zohair, just 0.7 seconds back. "4R1TZ0GV rockets into fifth place, battling hard for every inch." Benjabanana closes in, just 0.2 seconds behind Zohair in third. TSR Potato charges hard, closing in on Benjabanana in fourth place. Benjabanana in third, clocking a solid 128.870, chasing the leader's pace. TSR Potato pushes hard in fourth, clocking a 128.215, just 0.620 from the fastest.
Benjabanana sprints ahead, P3, just 0.2 seconds clear of TSR Potato.
Flare charges, inches from 4R1TZ0GV. Battle for sixth, heating up. Benjabanana holds third, 0.3 seconds clear of TSR Potato, pushing hard. Potato holds fourth, 0.4 seconds clear of Worker of Secrets. "4R1TZGV charges through the pack, seventh place, clocking a blistering 129.543. "4R1TZ0GV surges to fifth, gaining momentum, closing in on the top four.
Flare charges forward, battling fiercely for third place, pushing hard.
Worker of Secrets holds third, 0.4 seconds clear of Flare. Flare charges P4, closing in fast on Worker of Secrets, just half a second back. Worker of Secrets holds P2, 0.6 seconds clear of Lassiz, charging forward. "4R1TZ0GV charges in P5, closing in on Lassiz, just 0.4 seconds behind. Worker of Secrets, charging hard, closing in on Zohair, just 0.7 seconds back. Lassiz charges hard, just 0.6 seconds off 4R1T0GV in P5. Worker of Secrets charges hard, 0.6 seconds off Zohair in P2. Lassiz charges fifth, closing in on 4R1TZOGV, just 1 second behind. Worker of Secrets closes in, just 0.7 seconds behind Zohair. Intense battle brewing. Five minutes left. Tension builds. Drivers push harder. The race is on. Benja Banana charges hard. Now just 0.6 seconds behind Lasses in P6. Worker of Secrets storms into second. Sets blazing best lap. 127.595. Zohair closes in on Worker of Secrets, just 0.2 seconds behind. Intense battle brewing. Flare charges hard, closing in on Zohair, just 0.5 seconds back.
Zohair holds P2. Flare closes in, just 0.4 seconds behind.
Flare charges to third, sets a blistering 128.334, just 0.739 shy of the top. Flare surges past Zohair, seizing P2 with fierce determination. Flare drops to third as Zohair charges into second. Lasses charges hard, battling for fifth, pushing the limits. Flare charges ahead, in third, 0.3 seconds clear of 4R1TZ0 GV. R1TZ0GV charges hard, closing in on Flare, just 0.4 seconds back. Flare charges hard, just 0.3 seconds behind Zohair in third. R1TZ0GV charges hard in P4, just 0.1 seconds behind Flare. Benja Banana charges, closing in on R1T0GV, just 0.8 seconds back. Flare charges, 0.5 seconds behind Zohair in third place. R1TZOGV, closing in on Flare, just 0.6 seconds back. Last lap was blistering. Flare charges hard, just 0.7 seconds behind Zohair in third. Benja Banana closing in on R1T0GV, just 0.4 seconds behind in fifth. Flare charges P3, closing in on Zohair just 0.3 seconds back. Benja Banana rockets to fifth, clocks a blistering 128.549, just 1.340 off fastest. Flare charges P3, just 0.1 seconds behind Zohair, closing in fast. R1TZ0GV closes in on Flare, just 0.4 seconds back. The pressure's on. Flare charges, closing in on Zohair, just 0.1 seconds behind. Intense battle. Flair storms past Zohair, grabs P2. The battle heats up. R1TZOGV charges, closing in on Zohair, just 0.4 seconds back. Zohair in P3, charging hard. Best lap, 128.959, just 1.750 seconds off. R1T0GV charges, closing in on Zohair, just 0.4 seconds behind. Zohair pushes hard, closing in on Flair in P2, just 0.2 seconds away. Worker of Secrets crosses the line, clinching victory in a stunning finish. Flair charges to second. Zohair battles hard for third. Lasses charges to P4. Benjabanana fights for fifth. R1T0GV slips to sixth. Hex charges through the pack, crossing the line in seventh place.